Hi, I'm Annie. I am working on a project. Oh my goodness, this is really hard. Okay, I'm gonna do this. All right, I have a goal. I am going to accomplish this goal, and I'm just in the middle of that journey right now. I stumbled into working on a project with a brand new med tech startup, and I've really enjoyed it. And so I'm thinking I would like to continue doing that and trying to figure that out. And in that process, I thought of an idea for a business. And this is my attempt to explain that and start getting it out there and get feedback. So I do have a finance background. I'm finishing the CPA exam in September, and I'm thinking of going and getting the certified internal audit certificate after that because of this whole thing, and I think it could be really useful if this all works out. So yesterday I did an initial podcast starting to explain what I'm doing, and as I listened back to it, I was there thinking, like, I don't understand this myself. I don't know what I'm doing. But how I'm trying to explain that is that I have started documenting. So I'm really trying to make the business by documenting and defining it first. And a big part of that reason is because with this startup, I find myself asking over and over again, what are we? What do we do and how do we do it? And that's coming down to the business classification and the service offerings and, operations and how they match those. And a big reason with that is because in this instance, changing one service offering is pushing this business into a very different business classification. And I'm thinking, as I'm trying to do this myself and I'm trying to define this myself, I keep changing it really, even though the core of what I'm trying to do is the same. So here, starting documenting all this, I have this company at a glance page, and I at first defined this as what this company is a specialized advisory practice that designs the structural architecture of companies, the documented systems, frameworks, contracts, and operational foundations that allow a business to function clearly and scale responsibly. Okay, and what this company does is I develop comprehensive playbooks, a single source of truth documents that define how a company actually operates. So this is what I wrote, and I printed this version as a version 1.0, and I gave myself a structure and system, really. So as I keep trying to define this and think about it and say, how would I explain this to someone else? I'm thinking maybe I don't say it's a book or it's a business, it's my business in a book, which is something I thought before about how to explain what the heck I'm doing here. Like, really, it's more of a system, I guess. So let's see here. I'm like, I know this is going to be bad, but I'm just doing it. And all I'm trying to do here is just explain a little bit about it and publish episode 2. I'm going to do this. So, okay. Let's see here. I guess I'm just going to go over okay, so part of this is that I would like to help companies save a lot of money on discovery. So every time we have to go to a new accountant, a new lawyer, a new business partner, like consultants or anything, we have to explain what we're doing and, some basic information about that. So first I just have here like a company at a glance where I just defined it. I said I'm based in Minneapolis. Current stage is the foundation of it. Then on the next page, I have a list, or I say, if you are a lawyer, go to this page. If you are an accountant, start on this page. An auditor, this page. A new employee, this page, etc., etc. And so if I were to turn a new employee to this, I might tell them to go and check out our core values, and our purpose and our mission and stuff like that first. Let's see. I don't even know what I'm doing, but okay. Let's see. So I just want to try to explain how I made a list of everything that I wanted to at least address about, the company and what I'm trying to make here. Is it working? Oh, I think it is. Okay. I'm doing one take. I'm sorry, but I'm doing this. Okay. All right. I wrote down a list of sort of everything that I'd like to address, like at least once in this. And as part of version 1.0, I said like just, at least reasonably answer those 3 questions. Like, what is it? What does it do? And how does it do it? For this, I'm saying it's an advisory practice. That's what that's what I named the company is. Superette, a shop for business structure. That's what it is. It's a advisory practice for business structure. What do you do? Well, I am working on that. I document and define business structure for startups. How about let's go with that. And how do I do it? I do it, myself. Okay. I really have this more laid out than I'm doing this right now, but I didn't plan a script or anything. So, and oh my god, this is way harder than I thought it would be to just sit here and talk into my phone like this. So, okay, anyways, for version 1.0, I just thought I want to reasonably have those questions answered in here. And I want to go through this list that I have that, says things like the company identity, like its purpose, mission, philosophy, and at least write something down for that. It doesn't need to be comprehensive at all, but just at least address it and put the header in there and something. So services and value proposition, market and customers, marketing strategy. Let's see, governance and authority, processes, information and knowledge systems, legal and contract architecture, revenue flow and structure. I just have, there's about 10 more of these on a list here. And now, for example, for legal and contract architecture, for mine, I don't really have it yet. I mean, I plan to make a contract that I would have for client engagement, and that's pretty much what I have here. I have at least the title, and I have a list of that one contract that I plan to have, and a paragraph about what should be included in it. And yeah, so hopefully that helps explain what I'm trying to do. And yeah, I am open to feedback. I know that I didn't explain this really well this time, but I'll keep trying. So thank you.